Okay, at this time I would like to call this meeting to order. This is a regular session of the Boonton Township Board of Education held for the purpose of transacting appropriate board business. In compliance with Chapter 231 laws of 1975, the notice of this meeting was advertised in the Morris County Daily Record. Copies of the agenda of this meeting were appropriately posted and made available to the public. I'm going to be John Murray this evening. For the roll call, Mrs. Bardeck.
Here.
Mr. Brantner is here. Mrs. Cabana. Mr. Chen. Mrs. Herby.
Here.
Mr. Johnson.
Here.
Mrs. McBride.
Here.
Mr. Mills. And Mrs. Nowicka.
Here.
Okay. And also present is Mr. Bertini. We have a forum. Get that with John. And at this time, we have no presentations, but we do have a flag salute. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we move forward, I would like to stop the meeting in its tracks and say thank you to Mrs. Bickerton for all of her many years of dedication to the Boonton Township School District and Rockaway Valley School, our kids, our community, our parents, everyone. You've just done so many great things over the many years, and and everywhere, in all the quarters of what goes on at the school, you're there, and and you're doing an amazing job, and we just thank you so much and want to wish you the most wonderful retirement, with your family, and get some free time and enjoy it with your family, and keep in touch with us as well. But we'd like to stop and congratulate you and perhaps have some cake.
Well, I have a little, actually two little, well, not so little, one little, gifts for you from the board. There's a card circulating that.
I just got it.
Yeah. They're finishing their,
That's an important board document we're signing.
what they want to say, but I did want to just highlight a little bit of what I said in the card, because it really is so true. You've been a guiding light behind the scenes, always ensuring things ran smoothly and always with care and kindness. Your work has touched the lives of so many, and your legacy will continue to inspire us for years to come. We congratulate you on your retirement. You've earned every moment of joy that's ahead of you, but you will be deeply missed. There's some other things here. Walk this over to you. There's more I could say. Patty wanted me to give you a hug too, so I will hug you for her and for me. Oh goodness. You bring your picture.
At this time, I would like to recess our meeting briefly. Let's enjoy some cake and refreshments with Mrs. Bickerton.
You okay?
Did you want to say anything? You don't have to.
Come on, Catherine. Do it. So you can.
Well, 25 years is a long time to be in one place. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. And I just want to say one thing. Everything that I know about policy, and I know a lot now, I learned from Marta. So thank you, Marta.
Now we know who to call.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh,
No,
geez.
and I've had a lot of fun here. People have come and gone, and it's a really special place, and people don't leave that often, actually. Once they land here, they sort of land for a long time. And it's just been wonderful working here. Worked for lots of really great superintendents, and had lots of great colleagues who back me up with everything, and I'm gonna miss it.
Well, we're gonna miss you.
But I'm gonna be happy not to get 4:30 and 5 a.m. calls.
I know, from early to late, that was kind of, I had all these thoughts in my head that, like, you've been here just through it all, like, running the operations and everything, but I think what I appreciated most, like, was your creative artistry, like, that you do through it all. like adding like the touch and the way you capture the kids' joy and put them, you know, and put them up on Facebook for our community. So I feel like our whole community is better because you cared, you know, about the kids. So you made the world a better place.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And hopefully snow doesn't give you PTSD.
I can sleep through the snow and deal with it whenever I want.
That's correct.
And I also can't forget that you're our district, school district historian, and you've done so many things, collecting information and pictures and things from
I know.
many years gone by, and, you know, that is just, like special, you know, that you did that.
And somebody has to remember to open the time capsule.
Uh-oh.
When is
It's
it?
got a date on it. It's in the file room.
Okay.
It's in a box wrapped up in green and gold tape.
Cool. Yeah, I know.
And it says the date
When did it get put in? I should probably.
on our 50th anniversary. When was that, Barry?
Oh, yeah, that was not that long ago, right? That was, Dr. Humphrey was here
Yeah.
roughly.
So it was a long time ago.
It was more than
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Yeah, more than 15 years ago.
yes, wow, okay.
Well, we know that Catherine has touched everyone's lives, students, parents, board members, teachers. So I'm assigned a mentor through our mentoring program, but Catherine's been a great mentor to me, so thank you very much for teaching me. She's a great teacher. Thank you. And I wish you all the best in your retirement.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And with that, let us take a brief recess.
I was like, where's the cake?
Yeah. I was
I
looking
got it.
around too.
Yeah. Okay, we return from our brief recess, and at this time, we do not have any presentations, we do not have a student representative, and rightfully so, it's August. That brings us to board business motions 1 and 2. Motion, please.
I'll move.
Is there a second? Any questions, comments, or discussion? If not, the questions on the adoption of board business motions 1 and 2, all those in favor say
Wait a
aye.
minute,
Oh,
we're talking about the board goals, so are we?
oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
You're right.
Stop.
You told me too quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have an edit, a proposed edit, and I'll read the updated wording on it, and I've already put it, you guys are able to see the movement doc, I'll read the updated goal. It was to evaluate/implement a plan to best meet the district's long-range facility, safety, and infrastructure needs, develop a multi-year plan to create flexible and innovative educational spaces and address foundational facility needs.
Wait,
That was the original.
that's the original. You read the original.
You're right, I did read the original, and everybody liked it again.
You like it? I read your own again.
So I think that was more of like a plan to plan, I think this
Yeah.
is more direct, so if we look at, I'm sorry, I highlighted the wrong one, I highlighted the one I wanted to take out if you look at the document. The one that Grace is proposing is reevaluate/implement a plan to best meet the district's long-range
No, you're
facility.
reading the same one again.
Yeah, it's a different one.
No. You say reevaluate and implement a plan.
Why did you copy the same one twice? I thought I'd do this, it'd have to be the same document and make it.
It's develop and implement.
I copied the old goal instead of copying the new goal. My apologies, Grace. From your
Okay,
email.
okay.
Yeah, what
Okay,
is it?
so here's, yeah. Develop and implement a facilities plan that addresses the district's evolving educational priorities and foundational facility needs, ensuring safe, flexible, and future-ready learning environments.
It is cleaner. My apologies. I copied the old one and I thought I had it.
You're messing with us.
I'll update it again. I know. I'm making sure you're on your toes. That's what I'm doing.
This is the one beginning develop.
I'll put the new one in the doc.
Actually, I have to, without Mr. Murray, the parliamentarian, have to figure out how to do this. We almost have to make a motion, make a second, discuss it.
I'll make a motion to,
And then, but we, to introduce it as amended.
yeah,
We can do that.
provide it as amended, yeah.
Okay, so we have board business motions 1 and 2, board business motion 2. Board goal number 3 would read as Mrs. McBride has just stated, is the motion.
I'll move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, and then any questions, comments, or discussion on board business motions 1 and 2, the board business motion number 2 being corrected from the agenda to read as Mrs. McBride read. questions on the adoption of ordinances, motions 1 and 2? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And before I get too far ahead, who made the motion?
I did.
Grace?
Anyway,
And I have to remember that I am Mr. Burgess.
Good job.
Okay, with that, we are at administrative reports. Mr. Murray's not here for his administrative works activity report. So we'll move on to the superintendent's report, Mr. Patini.
Thank you. I just want to reiterate that we were the recipient of the New Jersey Inclusion Project grant managed by Cohen. It is a comprehensive initiative designed to facilitate systemic change and increase the restrictive environment percentages in K-12 schools across New Jersey. To this end, we were able to increase our co-teaching classes, and I'd like to thank the HSA and the parents for the support in supporting this through purchasing tables with the white erase tops for collaborative groups. We've also had an opportunity to increase physical education time each week for the students. This year, we were also including Algebra 1 for 7th grade and Math 8 in 8th grade. And I would like to also encourage parents who are new to the district to come to our new student open house and tour the school with your child from 9 to 9:20 on August 26th. Preschool is welcome to come and get a tour from 9:30 to 9:50. Kindergarten, with the last names beginning with A through K. At 10 o'clock, kindergartners with last names beginning L through S. And at 10:30, kindergartners last names beginning with T through Z. At 11, all new students for grades 1 through 4 who are new to the school, please come and get a tour of the building. And at 11:30, all new students from grades 5 through 8 are welcome to get a tour. Please also note that the updated school calendar is posted on our website. As a reminder, Friday, February 13th is an early dismissal for professional development for the teachers. And we are switching from DARE to the LEAD program, which is Law Enforcement Against Drugs. And one more thing, last reminder, back to school nights are Wednesday, September 10th for pre-K to grade 4 and Thursday, September 11th for grades 5 through 8. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That brings us to evaluations, Mr. Patini.
Many thanks to our custodial maintenance crews for their unflagging work, getting the building clean and ready for school reopening. And thank you to the business office staff for their assistance and attention to detail while auditors were on our campus. The secretarial staff for their preparation and communication projects that help inform and keep our community on target for coming back to school in the most prepared way possible. And thanks to our extended school year staff for the wonderful job they did keeping students on track for September. And once again, last but not least, thank you to Mr. Bickerton for dedication and your service. And congratulations.
Great, thank you. That brings us to correspondence number 1, which you brought a chance to read. And that brings us to open session number 1. The first public comment period will be limited to agenda items only. The second public comment period will be open to any topic. Please be mindful that public comment periods are available to enable the public to give comments and feedback to the board. Personal matters and day-to-day operations are not appropriate subjects for board meetings. These can always be most effectively resolved with the appropriate staff member or administrators according to the chain of command concept. Questions may be directed to the appropriate school personnel or board through email. Please state your name and address for the record, and all comments are limited to 5 minutes. Anyone from the public wish to address the board on agenda items? Yes.
Mary Leo, Glenbourne Drive. I'm just looking over everything, and the tuition to VOTEC, it's a lot less than our tuition to the high school, isn't it?
Yes.
And we can encourage more. Okay, just an observation, that's all.
Thank you. And is there anyone else from the public that wishes to address the board on agenda items at this time? If not, we'll move on to meetings and reports, starting with the Mountain Lakes Board of Education.
In a rarity, we haven't met since the last time. Our meeting is actually on Monday, so I have no report.
Thank you. That brings us to the New Jersey School Boards Association, which Mr. Duffy has been. I think the only thing I can think of coming up for the New Jersey School Boards Association is Workshop 2025, and just gearing up for that, whatever's going in October. Morris County School Boards Association.
So I'm looking at the website now. It looks like the first meeting of the new school year will be on Tuesday, October 7th at 6. And we're very lucky, it's going to be at Boonton. So it might be a good one for the board to try to attend as a group. The topic is from budgets to brilliance. So I don't know too much more about right now.
Budgets to what?
Brilliance.
Rooms.
Sounds great.
So,
Repeat the date, please.
sure, it's October 7th, which is a Tuesday, so it doesn't, at 6 and again in Boonton, so that'd be easy drive, no crew baby.
Yes, that's a goal for it. So we can all, Mr. Thank you. That brings us to Educational Services Commission, Morris County. They met a week ago this evening. Basically conducted routine business, nothing no to report. And that brings us to the Boonton Township Special Education Parent Advisory Group. Thank you. And Boonton Township Education Foundation. Jeff. I'm surmising that not much has been going on between July and August. It was just a bunch. Good luck with Bowen School Association.
The only main update is that people can order lunch right now, that's open, and we're meeting as committees the next week, and the newsletter will be published for the community next week. That's it.
Thank you. Township of Boonton is facilities and I don't think that's the dates. Anything with, other than the big, we're doing something at Parker Road with gas lines and things. Boonton Township Green Team.
Yeah, so we have a river cleanup coming up this Saturday from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. We're meeting on River Road where the boat racks are. What did I say? 10 to 1, sorry, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we'd like volunteers to be 18 and over and wear shoes and come out and help us clean up the river. We're actually going in the river, pulling stuff out. I don't know if you've seen on Facebook, but there was Oak Hills Association, it's River Road over there, and they did their own cleanup and cleaned up like 50 tires at least and like all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was massive. So we actually GPS marked all the trash spots from Denville down to Powerville, and so we're gonna go and try to hit it and clean them up. So, it's gonna be fun. It's May, otherwise we're just staying on board.
It's this Saturday?
This Saturday, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. This is right there. And that brings us to Facilities and Transportation Committee.
So we had a meeting on July 29th, and right now the group is looking at a list of, proposed list of educational and facility needs. And I'll reach out to John to connect when he's back from vacation, and we'll have another meeting to talk about next steps. Just a reminder to those on the committee who are in this room, we should be going in and putting comments on the list that was saved out to the board. That's what you do. More questions?
Yeah.
I also agree, I didn't want, I felt bad editing it, so I copied and pasted another version.
One that you wanted to add, we don't have to talk about it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just making, I just wanna make sure that you guys had access to it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And that brings us to Finance. I believe the Finance Committee met. What town finance motions 1 through 9? May I have a motion, please? Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions, comments, or discussion? If not, the questions on the adoption of finance motions 1 through 9, but before you proceed, I'll go backwards and document those motions.
First of all,
Yeah. So. Okay, motion second, and there were no questions, comments, or discussions, so this is a roll call. So, Mrs. Mordak?
Yes.
Yes. Mrs. Gibbons is not here, Mr. John's not here, Mrs. Harvey?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mrs. McBride?
yes.
And Mrs. Mordak?
Yes.
Okay. As Mr. Merritt said, motion carries. That brings brings us to personnel. The personnel committee did meet on August 15th, Friday. We discussed personnel, mainly personnel motions 2, 3, 4, 6, and 5. We'll accept those. And that and motion for personnel motions 1 through 9.
I'll move. Everybody's good.
Thank you. I'll make it right now. And is there a second?
I'll second.
Whatever. Take your pick.
Relations.
Okay, yes, specific right deferred to this. Okay, and are there any questions, comments, or discussion? And if not, this is also roll call. Mrs. Barnett.
Yes.
Mr. Brinker says yes. Mrs. Herbie.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mrs. McBride.
Yes.
Mrs. Woodruff.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. The program committee met also on August 15th. Discussed several things. Discussed the ambassadors program. We discussed the ambassadors program with some, to partner with some other school districts to do some particular things for their, students, with some other school districts. We discussed the district goals. We discussed our math program. With you.
It is.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm like right under there.
It's very hard to hear you.
Thank you. That's better. We discussed the math curriculum and the new, structure of how the math program is being delivered with Math 8, Algebra 1, and Geometry. We discussed some textbooks and workbooks that are outdated. The upcoming NJSLA scores, we just discussed the fact that they're coming out soon. We discussed the comprehensive equity plan, which is program motion 6. We also discussed the LED program update, which is replacing DARE. And let's see, and a few other minor things.
To be clear, we discussed the appropriate disposal and/or donation of
Yes.
textbooks that are outdated.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
just one.
Yes, first we want to try to, sell them. If we can't sell them, we want to try to donate them someplace, so they're not just put, in the landfill. Yeah. For sure. And, okay, and also, I guess, curriculum, the curriculum updates that went along with the math program. I think, that covers it. I do have to post the notes to our drive. I apologize, I'm one of those people that did not post it timely for your review, but we will get those up there shortly. With that, may I have a motion for program motions 1 through 7?
I'll move.
Second.
Grace.
Grace?
Lauren. And Lauren.
That's the way to do it on the Zoom meeting, so you Okay, is there any questions, comments, or discussion? If not, the questions on the adoption of program motions 1 through 7, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And motion carries. That brings us to policy. We did not meet as a policy committee, but I think we're trying to get a date. Yep, we're scheduled to meet soon, yes. And governance committee also should be meeting soon. We were gonna try to get something between July and August, but that did not happen, so we'll try again between August and September to get a governance committee meeting on that. And that brings us to open session number 2. The second public comment period will be open to any topic. Please be mindful that public comment periods are available to enable the public to give comments and feedback to the board. Personal matters and day-to-day operations are not appropriate subjects for board meetings. These can always be most effectively resolved with the appropriate staff members or administrators according to the chain of command concept. Questions may be directed to the appropriate school personnel or the board or through email. Please state your name and address for the record, and all comments are limited to 5 minutes. Would anyone like to address the board on any matter? Yes?
Mary Leo Glenborn Drive, the math program. I'm assuming it's going to align with Mountain Lakes, correct?
Yes.
Because I know you've been, that's been an ongoing thing for 30 years. But will the Algebra 1 that's going to be in 7th grade, and then you're having geometry in 8th grade?
There's Algebra 1 in geometry, Algebra 1 and geometry in 8th grade.
Okay, and so when they get to high school then, then you don't have the first year of Algebra 1, this will take care of that? and they'll start right at geometry or algebra 2, however it goes there
Algebra
now.
two.
Okay, algebra 2.
Those students who meet the criteria
Right.
for algebra 1 in 7th grade will then have another set of exams, obviously, to see if they can move on to geometry in 8th grade.
Okay,
Historically, they'll have math 6, math 7, and then have algebra 1 and geometry in
oh,
in 8th grade,
okay,
but they didn't have math 8. So some kids weren't really developmentally ready for that, so we implemented that. And this is considered a transition year coming up because those individual students who were on the path to, I guess, say, take algebra and geometry in 8th grade, we didn't want to take that away from them. So this is the last year that those students who are eligible to take geometry can take algebra 1 and geometry in the same year. Now, those individual students who are in 7th grade who have algebra 1 and move on to geometry, they'll continue on that path for algebra 2 in the high school. But if those students in 7th grade who do not meet the criteria for algebra 1, they'll have the opportunity for algebra 1 in 8th grade.
okay,
And if they want to go on a more accelerated track, there are opportunities over the summer or for them to double up in the high school. We've already had a big meeting with Mountain Lake's superintendent, assistant superintendent, the math supervisor, the high school teachers, and the middle school math teachers, along with our administration and our math teachers to kind of like work out this path and set similar criteria.
well, thank you for that, but just to clarify, so if they get through the algebra 1 and the geometry, they'll skip both of those years once they get to high school?
Yeah, then they go into the
Yeah,
algebra
go right
2.
down.
Right, okay, so is it still 2 separate years in high school? Algebra 1 at freshman, geometry as a sophomore?
As far as I'm aware, that is correct. There's
Okay.
no doubling up.
Okay,
Separate
Thank you.
years.
yeah, that's a lot for them.
To take
So, yeah, so it's,
I just have a question
It's
that
amazing.
made me think of something.
Well, just one last thing. When I spoke with Dr. Siegel and some of the math supervisors over there, or the assistant superintendent, perhaps, or both of them at the same time, I believe that they said that even though they don't have the opportunity for them to double up, they felt that that was inappropriate, in alignment with us, so that there are opportunities for them to take that course over the summer, which they typically, I think one of our teachers teaches the Algebra 1 course over the summer in Mountain Lakes. So
good opportunity.
we're in alignment.
Thank you.
My apologies.
No, that's okay. Do they need to, at RBS, meet a certain grade? Like, A, B, 75 and above or whatever,
It's,
in that 8th grade, in order then to go into the high school at the next level?
it's multi-measures. There are several components to the rubric or
Okay.
or the chart that they have, and they get a certain amount of points. If they have an accumulated number of points that meet or exceed the threshold, then they can move on.
And the student will know what that, where they stand?
Yes.
I think that's beautiful. So no longer just teacher recommendation?
There's no teacher recommendation, even when I met with all the administration, including the middle school administration, as well as the teachers. So that there's no teacher recommendation, it's strict points. This year we did percentiles, which frankly was a little bit more forgiving because we understand that this is a transition year. But moving forward, we're probably moving more to a strict point system, like they have in the middle school over at Mountain Lakes.
Mr. Patini also did several math nights, like, for the community and for all the parents, the students, and they were really well attended, and lots of questions were asked. And I think one of them was videotaped, I think, right?
One is, yeah,
If you
the
want to
second
see
one
the
was
rubrics and
videotaped.
like the details, you can see it.
I think that's fabulous.
We did two, the second one was videotaped, it was posted on our website, as well as the slides posted.
Great.
It's not everybody being the same up until the end and then doubling up, it's a track.
Yeah.
That track,
I'm
which
just
is,
thinking back to some, and you may remember this, Apex
Yeah,
geometry and some things that happened around that program. And it sounds like you've improved.
Yeah.
Without even probably knowing that you've improved.
The teachers worked really hard on it,
Yeah.
and they created spreadsheets that calculated the percentiles, and they had certain predictions about the number of students that were going to be in certain tracks, and they were pretty spot on.
how,
Mrs. Savage also attended one of our math nights, and she compared with everything that we discussed.
wonderful. Well, thanks to the teachers for their hard work.
Yeah,
and helping
awesome.
And validating it, it's huge.
And, yes.
Marta Pascarello, 12 Dogwood Lane. Could you just give me a brief overview of what this comprehensive equity plan is or program?
Yes.
What is
So
that?
in order to meet the regulations or the requirements of the Department of Education, we have to demonstrate that we have programs, assemblies, curricular aspects that meet the diversity in terms of race and things of that nature, so that the kids have a most comprehensive experience across the school in terms of demographics and things of that nature.
Did we have any, were we failing in that in some way or
No.
form?
No, everyone's required to do it every
Oh, I
year.
know,
We
the
have
state
to
is
submit
noted
it.
for its,
We have to discuss, are we having the appropriate amount of diverse types of experiences with the kids curricularly, assembly-wise, programs, SEL, things like that. We did not, the only reason why it was on here again a second time is because some of the wording was different. So when we accepted this plan throughout the course of the year, we submitted to the county superintendent. When the board accepted it, they said they have to accept the submission. There was a slight change in wordage.
I think we approved it.
We approved it, we're
Accept.
supposed to accept it.
Yeah.
I can show you,
It's a big difference.
that comprehensive equity plan is also posted, but if you want, I can always pull it up and give you a hard copy. It's basically a list of these objectives that we're meeting all of this, the standards, and all, basically, like some of the activities are going on in the classroom, school-wide, assemblies, and curricular projects. One thing that pops out in my mind is the third grade multicultural event, where the kids research their history and they do a presentation. That meets one of the requirements. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
no, that's okay. Just one other question. Does every student in this school have a Chromebook?
Yes, we're one-to-one.
I'm sorry? One-
Yes, we're one-to-one.
Okay. Because it's my understanding that there's some kind of a little bit of an upheaval in Mountain Lakes, that there's parents actually upset that the kids are getting Chromebooks in Mountain Lakes, so that is not just a rumor, it's actually
No,
fact.
yeah, Mountain Lakes, I'm on the board of it. They went to a one-to-one. Instead of bringing your own device like I have here, they mandate you use the school-issued Chromebook device.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
But
it
I-
has protections on
Yeah,
it, and as you can
I-
imagine, it makes
No,
sense
no,
to go to a one-to-one.
But there is a group that's opposed to that, actually.
I haven't heard, but I could imagine it.
Just curious.
Yeah, thank you. And is there anyone else from the public wish to address the board on any matter? Hey, if not, is there any old business to come before the board? Is there any new business to come before the board?
Just wanted to say a little something.
Yes.
So as you all kind of know by now, that I decided not to run again in November. So, but it's been an honor, I just want to say out there to the world, it's been an honor to serve on the committee and, it's been an honor to serve the Boonton Township community. And the experience has been tremendous, and, it makes me feel incredibly optimistic of where we are right now and for the students. Like, I feel just really ecstatic for both the Mountain Lake High School students and our students, and the collaboration together. It's like so many of the things that I wish that I wanted to see happen are happening, thanks to Mr. Patini, you know, and obviously to the board for finding Mr. Patini, and it's just been an incredible experience. I encourage parents who are interested in serving to feel welcome to reach out to me or any board member, I'm sure, you know, because it's just a valuable lesson, and it's great. Mostly, for me, it was just feeling like when you know your kids are spending so much time and so many hours in the school, you just want to be like, how can I be a better partner? And, you know, and like learning about the school and learning how it works and how to support the teachers. It was just, it was an amazing experience. So, yeah, so I just want to get it out there, and hopefully there is some brilliant people at the math night that were asking amazing questions, you know, so it'd be great to see, you know, new families engaged.
Thank you for being on the board and dedicating your time. It's a team effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes, no, thank you. We'll have more time to thank you in November, December.
Oh,
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Alicia has not, has decided not to run again, so we have some time to put our words together for you guys.
Yeah, I don't even need words, I just kind of, like, I just want people to know that it's a great thing to volunteer and to do, and it's
Absolutely.
not overwhelming, and you all are working, and it's like working full-time jobs that you can get it done, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah, it takes a team, for sure.
Yeah.
It takes everyone contributes and it's a team.
It's been good.
Oh, thank you. Is there any other new business coming before the board? If not, I don't believe we have a closed session this evening, and therefore we have no need to reconvene. We have no other board action, so may I have a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And with that, thank you all for coming to our meeting, and again, well.
Yes.